This taken in right around the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
The word is potential, potential, potential. Think about this guy from the time he was in high school, one of the top prospects going to college, coming out of college, mentioned as a generational type quarterback. He looks the part.
Chase, Noble, and Taj. Chase, Noble, and Taj, right. Instead of Warren. Yeah. So where do we putting where we say we putting Warren at forward, right? Okay. Call me back. Call me back. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Both of them said that. Uh-huh. No, not a dude needs to be around the rim. I'm not the rim, the goal. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. So put Warren and Noble at and Todd. Mm. Let's I guess start off with hmm Hmm. Right. Gotcha.
Big arm, surveys the
I think
field.
that'll
It
work,
can take
Gargo.
open
I
run
think that'll
when under
work.
duress.
What you think?
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
2-2-4. Right. So that means that Noah, no, I mean Noah and Mav would be the midfielder.
Shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Second down. Here's Barkley again. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
It's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
So a solid
Who's
run
left
by
forward?
Saquon Barkley. And
Jordan
another
would be
first
the what?
and 10 here. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And down he goes at the 45
And
after
then
a
that would
pickup of
be.
9.
So we won't.
But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Now the first throw of the night is taken in. Complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Okay, we can
So
try out
after
that way.
several rushes to
Try
start
that
the
way.
game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them. It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Right.
Lawrence. Wilson's got it on the crossing route. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
And this is exactly the kind of drive you're hoping for out of the gates. They're mixing the run and the pass well, keeping this defense off balance early. And they're on the march here with another first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right of the yard. Line of scrimmage, the 9. Second and about a yard.
What do you think? Right. He already confused anyway by taking somebody else's ball. So.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working.
Yeah, I don't know what this thing. I know it's my brother. My brother picked my ball. Your brother got to do with that. It's not your fault.
I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
That's what you just said. Last lineup you just said.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going out.
Let's change what's his name out of it. Put what's his name EK there and let's go on come off the bench with him and Damari.
And the Pats put the
Damari could take those two chasing what's his name slot. So we still have a strong force. You know what I'm saying?
We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there.
And
they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field.
I've been saying that poor name wrong all this time, cuz.
Extra point by Ryland up and good.
Jesus.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
I thought I was saying Dakari. I thought I was saying Dakari.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away.
Yeah, I think I was saying
Taken at the goal line.
Okay. And then we got the 2 girls at the top. And then we'll have Richard and and
And they will be led
EK,
out by
and that will
the
protect
6'4"
with
quarterback.
Warren and
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for
EA,
that week,
EA.
secondaries take notice.
Yeah,
Because
and
you
they
gotta
would
stay
protect.
right back
They
there
would
in every
protect those
snap.
two.
A truly powerful arm,
Yeah,
one is capable of challenging any
exactly.
level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down.
See, if you do it that way,
after they
taking the
give up a
girls out,
touchdown on the opening
you're going to end up
drive.
taking the girls. Yeah, but you said put Richard and what's name forward too.
2nd and 9 now. Open man is
For-
Kyle
for-
Pitts, his tight end. And he's taken down, but able to
Oh,
slip
okay,
across the
and then
45.
just.
Mark that down
Well,
as a
okay,
pickup of 13.
when they come out, but then someone would be in the middle. What they have? What
Touchdown on the opening drive.
Noah
Based
or
on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good
Right.
mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
but he's not playing today. Or is he? Or he'll be a mid then, like he
Now
did
back
at
to
practice.
throw. Short throw
Yeah.
caught by Pitts. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there
Yeah.
as they keep this drive
Right,
rolling. It's
exactly.
another first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to
Yeah.
the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Sorry,
You've
and
got to
won't.
be impressed by that defensive
And
front
leave-
on
leave-
reps
and
like
leave,
those. They were not being
what's
moved
name in
off the
there?
line, kept their shoulders
what's the
square,
boy name?
and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball
Taj.
and limit that gain.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Okay, and just put one of the two, and then when we bring back the others, we can
Chicago
put
ready
him
for the
in.
second quarter. It's the Bears in possession.
I would say Richard first
They've got it with a
because
2nd and
he,
14
yeah,
upcoming.
then EA.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Chicago! A great effort there.
Right.
44 yards. And the Bears
That
are
sounded
an
like
extra
the
point
win.
away from evening this one up.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, if they sit out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Now the try here for the extra point. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
All right, sound like a winner to me. Okay. All right, please.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was out there waving his arm saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate, drops it. Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trip to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands. Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Fielded at the 33. It's a 40-yard punt, but they lose yardage on the return. And the Bears take over. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner is a former defensive back. I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. A solid run here as a pick is run down to the 42-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Damn.
It's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. First week of the preseason, probably not the pass, the impression that the rookie wants to leave right there.
Yeah, no probably about it, because that's not what you want to do to try and press your new coaching staff.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play.
And he's going to go down again. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A pretty good mark there. They needed 14. They got 14 on third down. They go play action here on first down. And he's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw. Parks. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Drops it underneath to Spiller. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
That strategy that we ran at 3rd down, they just said, we got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes to get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, their goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Second and 10. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. Now 3rd down and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here comes 3rd down and 7. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally, I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
And he's got the first down as he's out to the 45-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. That 4th down decision, unconventional but effective. And they indeed come up now with a 1st and 10, a fresh set of downs. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Down the left sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. He's dropped at the 17. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with a run so far. Bryce Hall there defensively.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Number 10, incomplete. Brings up third down and 1.
70.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Here's Watson. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. 19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. So we have reached halftime at our first preseason match. Well, we all miss football in the offseason, but apparently not everybody missed halftime. We skip right over it. We get back to the action. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come down, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive. But get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Second and 6. And they'll keep leading on the running game back to the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cup 19, Cup 19. Rig alert, Rig alert. Go.
They're going to try and throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And oh, this is close. They needed 7 yards, and 7 is what they got. Cutting it close, but the referee signals it is a first down. Here's a give up the middle. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Street, street.
Looking to throw. Underneath, caught by the tight end, Allen. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 72 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the third quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the first and goal.
Go streak.
Here's White. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Check. Check smash.
They'll bring a tight end in motion.
Check go.
White will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Check Bobcat. Check Bobcat. Let's go now.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Third and goal at the 4-yard line. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
And you know it pains them to be this close, and you know they're going to want to go for it here, but they absolutely have to kick the field goal, get this back to a 1-score game. It's only logical.
And he pushed it from short distance, wide right. It's no good. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11. So first and goal quickly turns into fourth and goal, and then fourth and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
Throwing to start the drive. Parks. He'll get this to Lazard. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's second and 3. Looking to throw. Parks. Oh, short pass here taken in by Laporta. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. With a tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Second down and 3. They run behind center with Spiller. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Patriots.
Again, they run it with Spiller. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
They'll try and run for it with Spiller. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
First down, New England.
Off play action. Parks. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Parks on the screen, complete to Spiller. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before you get the first down.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit, and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one. And that's one where if you get your hands on it, you should expect to make the play. That could have gone for big yardage, but he just couldn't get it to stick to those big mitts.
Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Lions. Ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 97 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's going on. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Check it. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Back to throw again. And this one's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
They'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They set a load a big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
Come on. Check.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Patriots are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback?
There he goes, left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he'll get it down to the plane at the 37. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
On second down, Spiller looking for space. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, it's Spiller. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this 4th quarter.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is into the hands of Campbell downfield. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18.
They'll drop the throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. The Patriots in the victory formation as they'll take the knee. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got